So last year I generated $10 million in revenue, profiting around $1.5 million. But how did I do that, right? How did I do that with only 2 years of experience? In this video, I'm gonna dive a little deeper into my mindset and thought process, go into the whole dropshipping and just direct response marketing space, give you guys a little insight on how I think. Honestly, I'm not an expert. I've only been doing this for 2 years, which is little to nothing. But before we dive into the video, make sure you guys like and comment. Really help me with the growth of this channel. Just because feels like this might not help with the growth of the channel. It's really catered to more people that are already diving into dropshipping, which is a small percentage on YouTube. So if you guys could, like and comment, help me with the growth of this channel, and let's just blow it up in 2021. I'm going to give you guys really good advice right now for scaling your business to 7 figures or 8 figures consistently. At scale, the most important thing is not your marketing and the way you're driving traffic. Sure, that's important because you want to be maximizing your revenue, and your marketing skills is going to play a big part in scaling to 6 to 7 and 8. But the really biggest thing in order to do this consistently and even be able to scale even bigger is your operations, logistics, all that part, right? Take a look at how all these other 9-figure entrepreneurs and people who have built real businesses are scaling their business, right? They're focusing on that channel, then they're attacking the marketing. You need to lay the foundation that will really allow your marketing to take its full potential. And let's say you're not good at operations, right? Not everyone's going to be good at marketing and operations. At scale, you're obviously gonna need partners. Give some equity to someone who is good at operations and logistics. And of course, that's just up to you to decide. Finding the right business partner is hard, right? It's like a marriage. Once you're in a business partner relationship, is probably gonna be one of your biggest relationships that you'll ever have in your lifetime. Our problems have never stemmed from lack of marketing skills or marketing knowledge. Sure, we're always working on it, right? That's my job. That's what I love to do, is learn the psychology and what goes into funnels and marketing, building lists and stuff. Our problems have never stemmed from that. Payment processing problems never stem from that. Facebook ad problems never stem from that. It's always been these back end stuff that we've neglected. That's where you guys want to focus on, right? So much times I see people partnering up with people that just specialize in marketing. Of course, most people that go to dropshipping, most of us don't have knowledge of business. Maybe you're coming from a business background, you might have no knowledge of marketing. Of course, you can hire someone to do something, but if you don't know how it's done, then how do you know if they're doing a good job, right? So that's why at the start, you're obviously going to be learning how to do all these things, right? You're wearing many hats as an entrepreneur. But then as you scale, you get used to everything. You're trying to find a partner that complements your weaknesses. Finding someone that complements weaknesses is super essential to scaling, especially on the operations and logistics end. A lot of people are always focusing on Facebook ad strategies, just Facebook alone. They're not approaching it as a direct response marketer. How I approach dropshipping and all these Facebook and stuff is I'm focusing on my skills as a direct response marketer. And I'm using Facebook, Pinterest, and all these other platforms to drive highly targeted traffic to my landing page. Of course, your offer and everything, your product has to be good, right? And really appeal to this audience and traffic you're targeting and bring it onto your website. Facebook's not one thing I use. Understand how human buys real, right? They're not gonna go on Facebook and buy right away, right? Maybe that's 2% conversion rate, but what about the other 98% of people, right? Learn Pinterest retargeting, learn how to brand search on Google. That's gonna pay you so much more than focusing on Facebook alone, okay? And take it from me, I spent $3.5 million on Facebook last year. I have theories about how Facebook works, but really my focus has always been on the whole thing, the whole marketing thing, and just approaching everything as moving a whole moving machine, okay? There's many little parts to it, especially at scale. People are gonna go on Google to search out your brand, people are gonna go on YouTube to search out your brand, Yahoo, Bing. And if you don't believe me, install analytics on your account and check your sources, okay? You're gonna find out a lot of people are going to Yahoo, Bing, and all these other channels. You're learning stuff too, new skills. You're learning from experts in certain fields, okay? I'm not learning from dropshippers. I never watch dropshippers. I might talk to dropshippers, but then you're gonna get in a loop of talking to people that are just focused on the marketing and stuff, right? For me, when I'm scaling my business, I'm talking to other people in different industries, private label, Amazon, seeing how they build their company as a real business. And I'm just taking those ideas, applying to my dropshipping business, which at scale is not even going to be dropshipping anymore. You're gonna hold inventory no matter what, and then just decide on what your goal is, whether you just wanna do volume, whether you wanna brand, exit. Main wealth is going to come from exiting anyways. And you're not going to be able to exit without building an actual real business. So that's one thing you guys wanna keep in mind. But of course, everything I'm saying is hard to comprehend and execute, especially when you're limited on capital, okay? And that comes to another thing too, is that growth takes capital. Once you see money come in, don't get blinded by the money that's coming in. Like sometimes you have to take a step back and really build a business and then scale a little bit more, and then take a step back, build, pivot, you know, doing the necessary changes you need to, okay? Because at different tiers, as like you scale, there's different tiers and different areas you have to focus on. Like at the start, when you have zero capital, you need to get off your feet, right? So you're learning the marketing, you're wearing a bunch of hats. You scale, you're doubling down on your marketing channels, learning all these other marketing channels, just really learning like how to create offers, how to create high converting ads. Then next level is like, okay, now I need to learn how to do logistics and operations. And then as you get higher and higher, you have to start specializing because you're not gonna be good at everything. Like most people are just going to be good at a few things, a couple things. So now, okay, let's decide what should I do? Should I bring on a partner, give some equity to them? And does it make sense to do that? And let's just maybe make a bigger pie with another person, right? It really just depends. Like my point is, create it as a real business, treat it as a real business, and treat yourself as a marketer, direct response marketer, okay? So that's my sauce to you guys for this video. It's a bunch of ranting, it might not make sense, and I'm just making this off the bat because like I drink a lot of coffee. But please, again guys, I have a Facebook group too. Make sure you guys join it, the link is in the description. Comment, like if you guys like videos like this. I'm being super transparent right now, being honest, and just telling you guys what goes into a, I guess, I don't know, what do you guys call it, a 7-8 figure e-commerce business. I don't know, we'll see how we do this year. And I'm gonna document the whole thing for you guys, so make sure you guys share. I appreciate your guys' feedback too. Like, it makes me super emotional when I go on Clubhouse and I see people saying, hey, I've never seen content like that. You're like changing my life. And I'll see you guys in the next video.